You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, here we go again. Here we go again. Now, I don't know what it is, man, about 2025, but there definitely seems to be quite a few transgenders competing in track and field. That seems like the only sport, really, guys, where the males are actually invading female sports here in this country. It has really, really gotten out of hand, guys, since President Trump came back in office. Despite his executive order and despite Title IX actually saying, no, you can't do this, some of these states are still doing it. It's kind of amazing, guys, how many videos we've actually had to put up talking about this. But these states don't seem to stop. The state of Oregon, man, they are about to be in big trouble, guys. Because guess what they did? Not a surprise to anyone, guys. A transgender just dominated females in track and field. Yes. Oregon, what is wrong with you? Why can't you just say, nah, we're not going to allow males and female sports? I can probably tell you what it is, guys. Some of these states are so Trump deranged. Anything that President Trump says, they say, nah, we got to do the opposite. Okay, we have to do the opposite. I'm willing to bet, guys. I guarantee you, if President Trump actually said that men could get pregnant, Oregon, these other states say, nah, he's wrong. Men can't get pregnant. This is how crazy they are. Well, let's go ahead and do this, guys, because, man, it's going to be interesting, man, to see what the end game is going to be with all these transgenders, man. And left saying it ain't really happening that much. Obviously, they haven't watched our videos. It is happening quite a bit. These states are violating the law. So here we go. Right over here, guys. Transgender athlete wins girls track and field event in Oregon. On March 25th, the Department of Education opened a Title IX investigation on the Portland, Oregon public schools for allowing a trans-identifying male to compete in girls' sports. Despite the attention from the federal government, Oregon seemingly has no intent on halting this madness anytime soon. According to conservative journalist David Medina, a trans-identifying male named Leah Rose, who used to be known as Zachary, competed in the Portland Interscholastic League women's high jump event on Wednesday. Despite being born male, Rose was allowed to compete in the girls' division and take first place in the event. Rose was representing Ida B. Wells High School, which is based in Portland. What a dumpster fire of a city, guys, that Portland is. And we do have the video clip right over here. So right here, David Medina posts this, says, breaking exclusive, another biological male steals first place in girls' high school track meet in Portland, Oregon. Leah Rose, a biological male from Ida B. Wells High School in Portland, won first place in the women's varsity high jump during the Portland Interscholastic League meet yesterday. Leah, who formerly went by the name Zachary Rose, was competing on Ida B. Wells boys track team as recent as last year. Where have we actually heard that before? Leah Will Thomas, anybody? Yeah. Anyway, President Donald Trump's Department of Education recently opened an investigation into Portland public schools and OSAA for violating Title IX and promised to pull federal funding from states who continue to allow men and women's sports. But these people are not stopping. I mean, some of these higher up people in government, man, are going to have to get locked up. But watch this clip here, guys. That's the male right there. And he jumps, competing against girls. Now, this is very interesting right here, guys, because look at this here. David Medina posts this. Another case of Oregon leaders allowing the erasure of women and women's sports. The real winner here was Addison Skiles. So right here, you can actually see right here, they have quote unquote Leah Rose right there in first place, a full 2 inches ahead of the actual girls. Addison Styles, Kira Kruger, Cassidy Goodwin, they all came in at 4'6". Yeah, well behind the male. And Zoe Shanahan came in 5th. This is really, really getting out of hand, guys. Really getting out of hand. Now I'm curious to see what the male was actually doing against the boys. Something's telling me, man, that he was pretty mediocre against the males. Because, guys, that's the only ones that are actually going over and competing against females in their sports. It is the mediocre males. It's really crazy, guys. It is really, really crazy what's going on. And by the way, right there, that is the male right there in that picture right there. Yeah. This is sickening, man. This is sickening. You know what? One thing, especially when it comes to the high school level, where are the parents at? Where is this young man's parents? What do they actually say about this? The mother. Are you okay with your son competing against females? I mean, I don't know where we went wrong, guys. This was unheard of 20 years ago. Unheard of. I get that Oregon is a blue state, and Portland is definitely to the left of Lennon. But still, how do you actually think this is fair? This is not fair. This is not fair whatsoever. I mean, this just doesn't make any sense, man. Beating the other females by a full 2 inches at least. I mean, this is just crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. If I'm a parent, man, I am sickened by this. Absolutely sickened. It says Rose is a senior and Skiles is a sophomore. 2 other jumpers tied Skiles' mark, but had slightly worse overall scores. Man, this is sad, man. This is sad. President Trump needs to go after Oregon. Needs to go after Portland. Because this has just gotten way out of hand. I almost thought that, man, we'll be done with the trans invasion in 2025. But you guys can tell by the amount of videos, man, these leftists, they are doubling and tripling down on the madness. And you women, man, you guys got to change your voting habits. Stop voting for this. I mean, we were just talking about Martina Navratilova the other day. All-time great female tennis player, complete leftist, and she is slamming Democrats all the time for allowing males to invade female sports. But guess what? She keeps voting for them. That's astonishing right there. I'm not saying she has to vote Republican, but you shouldn't be voting Democrat for sure. Yeah. People like Martina Navratilova, they know the problem, but they keep voting for the problem. And that's a real problem, guys. Until people actually decide to change their voting habits, nothing is going to stop in these blue states and blue cities. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.